Hi, my loves. Welcome back to this channel. This is your first time seeing me. It's your girl, Intuitively. I would just first and foremost like to say thank you to my 1,800 and plus subscribers. I so appreciate you. If you have subscribed to this channel and you have not submitted me a comment, a like, or a share, please do so. Even if it's just a red heart, I want to hear your thoughts. I want to know you are alive, you are well. Okay? I love interacting. I love reading your comments, whether good or bad. And if they are bad, I'm not going to entertain them. No way. All right. So let's see. This love reading is for you, my love. I have been sitting and doing mom things around the house and cooking for my babies and everything. And I kept hearing love. Love, do a love reading. Do a love reading. What about a love reading? We want to hear a love reading for you. So this is your love reading. 5:55 on the clock. When you are seeing this love message is meant for you, my dear, okay? I want to tell you how I feel, all right? So you have someone that wants to tell you how they feel, okay? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you, all right? That's in the reverse, though, all right? So we're not going to say that they're wrapped up in their mind. It seems they're pretty balanced. They have taken the thoughts from the mind, placed them in the heart, and now they are ready to speak them. That's typically how that happens. When you have the love thoughts in your mind first, you ruminate, you overthink, you brainstorm, you pray about it. But when you are ready to speak out, it transitions to your heart and you let it flow, okay? I wish things could be different in the reverse, and I look for you everywhere, okay? So this is a person that wants to tell you how they feel, and they look for you everywhere. I wish things could be different in the reverse. You guys could be in a separation right now, a pause, a break. I'm also hearing in the in-between. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. In the reverse, they are not trying to think about you, but they look for you everywhere. Make it make sense. And they want to tell you how they feel, okay? I know I was a distraction from your pain in the reverse. It could have been at one point, time or another, either one or both of you felt like you were a rebound to this individual. You were a distraction from some pain in the past that they were experiencing, or some pains of life. Sometimes we enter into connections when we are just experiencing normal life pains, i.e. loss, health issues, death, whatever. And sometimes we get into these connections trying to pacify our pain, band-aid our pain, if you will. And they possibly could have wanted to tell you that, or want to apologize for accusing you of that, because I didn't realize that's not really what it was, okay? I know that I crossed the line with you in the reverse, okay? So they're not thinking that they did anything wrong too much. They kind of just want to tell you how they're feeling, what their issues are, how they saw the connection, and how things went. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. They have not learned that lesson in the reverse, okay? They did not see it. They did not see where... I'm kind of getting the feeling that this person is kind of egotistical is what I'm hearing. They're selfish. They think about their needs and their wants, everything that they want, and they saying they're becoming a better person. That's how they was in the past, and now they want to tell you how they feel. They possibly want to reconcile. They want to apologize. They want to clear the air with you as well, okay? I'm starting to understand our connection. See, at first in the past, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson was in the reverse. Now that they have been enlightened, now that the God, the divine, is talking to them, and they were trying to get away. I was trying to reach for that car just now, and that car was just constantly going down like it was running away from me. This person was trying to run away from the spiritual connection. They were trying to run away from the messages that God, the divine, the ancestors have been telling them. They were going through their own spiritual awakening as a result of connecting to you. They just did not want to believe. Help my unbelief. I'm hearing they were in disbelief. I'm also hearing, okay, let me get this card that fell and standing in the upright position with its back turned to me. Come on now. Like, how dare you speak on my heart matters? Well, I'm going to speak. Crosswatch, I'm going to speak. I wonder if you are happy without me. And like I said, it had its back turned and it was in the reverse when I picked this card up. They don't want you to be happy without them. They ain't wondering. They don't care. They're hoping that you are not happy without them because they're starting to understand you guys' relationship. I saw a retreat, time with your partner on the bottom of the deck. They possibly want to go somewhere with you, where you guys can relax and have a conversation. That's really what I'm seeing right now, is big on conversation. They're hoping to bump into you, run into you, catch you out with the same friend group if you have it, so that they can kind of, how do you say, well, I'm saying haphazardly, but that's not really the word I'm meaning. And flying away again, this person could possibly be a runner or was a runner in the past. Or they could feel like you are trying to run away from them now that they want to talk, okay? However, they're staying optimistic about their love life, you know, and positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So they could be trying to connect with mutual friends that you have to reach out to you so that you guys could have a chance to talk. You probably already have some friends coming to you about this individual. You're hearing things through the grapevine, or they're just trying to get the best wise advice on how to tell you how they feel before they come forward, okay? They're actually hoping, though, that they just catch you around in a group with friends or family, however this relates to you, in y'all shared friendship or whatever, energy circles, okay? All right, deception and keep an open mind. All right, deception. Someone is wearing a fake self, a false self mask in this relationship. Yeah, this person probably was deceptive in the past. They possibly had other individuals they were dealing with. They were really controlled in their mind, in their thoughts, in their thinking. They moved off impulse of thinking, okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, okay? You are very different for them. That's why they're starting to understand. They didn't get it before, but you were very different from what they were used to. And so they were trying to keep an open mind in the connection, but it looks like they possibly were comparing you also as well to someone that they might have had in the past. Yeah, reconciliation. Yeah, soulmate. Religious factors. Okay, in the past, your love life could have been influenced by religious factors. I'm hearing upbringing too. That's been coming up a lot in the messages that I've been giving. Upbringing being a big issue as to why you make decisions in love connections that you do. Okay, so that could have been an issue. However, this person, like I said, they want to reconcile with you. They want to talk things through. They feel like you are their soulmate. They feel like you guys deserve this new passionate beginning. And they feel like if they just start off with saying to you outright how they feel and stay optimistic and keep an open mind, they'll reconcile back with you, okay? Some of you, I'm getting this energy, though, in this love reading that you kind of want someone new, all right? So because of the deception, because of the religious factors, because, see, I am feeling here and I'm seeing here that you are strong in your spirituality. You know who you are. You know your crown. You know your gifts. You are highly in tune. You are tapped in. And this person was moving in deception. And you're looking at it like, I've risen above this love connection. I have risen above your deception. You may think I'm your soulmate. You may want to reconcile, but I'm just not sure because I done stepped up a level. I done stepped into my divine essence, okay? Yeah, there's chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, okay? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relation going. In the past, they might have felt like there wasn't enough chemistry or attraction, but it is. It's there. It just was hidden. Notifications are confirmations, okay? It was just hidden. Their soul wanted to whisper it, but they didn't know how to speak on it, okay? Kind of like they didn't want to find out. I'm hearing that song, who's loving you? They didn't want no one to find out who was loving you. Or they didn't want someone to find out that they were loving you. But now they're ready to make that effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. They feel like this is a great love. Regardless of the deception in the past. Regardless of them not being showed, you know, knowing how to show affection, not really speaking up for themselves and telling you how they feel, crossing certain boundaries of yours that they feel like they might have not been able to come back from. and choosing to see you as the same when you weren't. You were different, you know. You were innocent. You were not perfect, but you were innocent in your love with them. Kind of like childlike energy. Someone could be younger in this connection. This could be a youthful connection. It could have been something really fresh and quick that didn't go the long haul. Okay. So you decided to start calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, your affirmation, and your visualizations help bring you together. You just didn't expect for it to possibly bring someone back from the past. I'm not seeing anything really negative here too much. You know, some of us, a lot of us wear false self-mask in the beginning or when we're connected to someone because we don't think that we are worthy of them loving our true self. So I'm feeling the energy of this individual probably thought that you wouldn't accept them completely. And also, they weren't really as in tune spiritually as you are. So that was a little bit of intimidation as well. However, they had time to think, they had time to feel, they had time to pray, they had time to be optimistic, they had time to miss you, they had time to realize that they just need to tell you how they feel. One last card. Exactly how they feel for you. And if you want this person back, it's up to you, baby. It's up to you. It's your decision. Okay? If you're going to decide. If you're going to decide to allow this person to come back. Tongue tied. Oh my gosh, you are so stuttered. You don't even know. And this person is so nervous that you're not even going to listen to them, okay? Yeah. I hope that you can forgive me one day. How they feel? They want to have forgiveness and reconciliation with you. And they want to tell you how they feel. And what I'm getting from this is not love, but a hope that love can be restored. Okay? Love y'all.